Mr. Patrick Francie, it is a very, very busy week this week because we got our REIN member meetings, coaching and mentorship meetings. So it's a very, very busy week. We got lots to cover and it's a big meeting. This is a must attend. This is like the fall bonanza. That's what I'm calling it, the fall bonanza. We're going to cover.
It is. It's hard to keep up. It's hard to keep up.
We're going to cover the real estate market update. We're going to cover the rental market update. We're going to cover the mortgage market update. And there's actually going to be much more than that. But just those three things are pretty huge, Patrick. And right now, there's a lot going on.
There's just so much going on. And, JG, I was just saying before we got on, my brain hurts. I'm looking at so much, not only economic updates, but just what we have on our plate in terms of prepping for the meeting, because there's some really cool things that are going down. And this is just not the time to be distracted or not be focused on what's happening economically, because there's a lot happening, number one. Secondly, it's happening quickly, and we want to be able to get the community really aligned and making sure that they're paying attention to what's happening so that they can make really great informed decisions in a real confident way.
Yeah, and it's being informed is one thing, but connecting that information and connecting, for example, real estate news to the breakouts that we are doing at the member meetings now, where we are actually going deep into what does that mean for you as a real estate investor, and how do you change what you're doing today to impact you positively tomorrow? That's what's important, Patrick. It's not just about the information. It's about the way we decipher that information. So there's a ton going on. Like I said, real estate market update, rental market update, mortgage market update. There's also going to be REIN files. And Patrick, I know you're pumped about it. You're going to do, and we're both going to do, but you're going to lead us through real estate news behind the curtain.
Yeah, something, I'm only going to give a little bit of hint of the conversation around stagflation and what does that mean and where did that come from with all this talk of inflation. But I want to, the point of this a little bit, JG, too, is that the reality of it is there's so many distractions happening out there. There's talking heads, people from the US, people from Canada, everybody's a real estate expert. I just want to encourage the community, stay focused on the economic fundamentals. Stay focused on the research. That's what REIN is all about. Stay focused on being in the network and community of like-minded individuals. Don't find yourself running all over the place, because I'll tell you, and the reason I say that, I'm saying it from experience, because I'm having trouble staying focused, and I'm a pretty focused individual, especially when it comes to understanding what's going on economically and the decisions we need to make. So I'm encouraging everybody, get to the meeting, stay focused on what it is that the REIN community brings and what the Real Estate Investment Network really brings to the table for its community and its members.
Yeah, and also there's also the fact and questions that we're asking ourselves, like, where do we find cash flowing deals? We're going to address some of these questions and much more, but people are running into problems that they've never run into before. And it's at these coaching and mentorship sessions. And listen, I was a REIN member for many, many years. I'm still a REIN member today, but for 10 years, I know what you're talking about, Patrick, because there's so much happening that sometimes you just have to take the time it takes to get focused, because we know clarity equals velocity. And in order to block out the noise and just focus, and let me tell you, if you were going to pick any meeting to show up and be present, this week is those meetings.
Yeah, let us be distracted for you. You just stay focused on growing your portfolio and paying attention to what we're bringing forward in terms of economic data and insights from the trusted partners in the community overall. Because like I say, it's hard not to go down all the other rabbit holes that are out there given what's happening in the world today. And so I just encourage everybody, stay focused, get to the meeting. We're going to guide you through a whole bunch of things that are happening in the world today. And we are a very reliable source for you guys.
And this week's meeting of all of them is going to be a beautiful combination of real estate news and what it means at a macro level, but also what it means on an individual market level, the real estate market, the rental market, the mortgage market. And when you combine all that information, that's several points of data there across the country. When you combine all that, Patrick, you have clarity and you can make good decisions going forward. That's why this week's meeting is so important.
It is, something isn't it always about that, right? Is making decisions confidently based on the economic data or just the data that we need to pay attention to. And, it's one thing to get all this economic information, JG, but you have to be able to connect all the dots. Will interest rates go up? Will they come down? Stagflation versus inflation, unemployment, gross domestic product. I mean, you have to be able to, we have to connect those dots. And that's, of course, what we do really, really well. And that's what we want to give the members at this meeting is the ongoing insights into how we connect those dots so we make those decisions and grow our portfolio, but do it in a real pragmatic, thoughtful, systematic way.
Folks, exclusive to REIN members only. Come to your meeting, REIN member meeting, coaching and mentorship session, exclusive for you. We'll see you there. There's one tomorrow on Wednesday is for the West Coast at 9 p.m. Eastern time, 6 p.m. Pacific time. And then the East Coast meeting, which starts at 7 p.m. Eastern time, starts on Thursday. You can come to both. You can come to either or, one way or the other. It's going to be awesome. Patrick, we'll see you there.
Thanks, JJ.